Hi, everyone. I'm Carla Bonnet of the Women's Networking Alliance, and we're here with one of our fabulous sponsors, Janet Janssen. Janet, thank you for spending the time with us this morning and telling us a little bit more about Janet Janssen, life and business coach.
Yes, well, thank you for inviting me. You know, I'm a great fan of WNA and have been since 2012. So you're always going to hear me promote this organization. I like to say that I grew up in WNA and in my business, so I thank them for that. I got to practice every tagline, and finally, it's only taken me 20 years to realize that I know you're in business, but my business is to help you have a great life. So as a life and business coach, I really like to take a look at what are some of the patterns that get in our way in our life and business. But you are in business and it is your life. So I have been focusing on about 6 key areas that have been showing up in my business with my clients now for almost 10 years. And I find that under the umbrella of patterns really shows up, how are the priorities? You know, how are you treating them? What level of productivity do you see yourself performing at or would like to perform at? Are you clear about your purpose? Clarity being absolute paramount. The level of perspective and perception that's going on, and are you operating in the principles or the core values that you've set for yourself? So I call them the 6 pillars of success, and they just take us down the road of really better understanding how can you have a great life while you're in business. And that's why I'm here, to help you do that.
Fantastic. Well, it sounds like you have a lot of experience developing those 6 pillars. So tell us a little bit about how it all started.
Well, I remember I've sponsored WNA before, and one of the things that I've always credited to my skill sets was I used to sell jogging outfits out of the trunk of my car. Oh, indeed. This was down in Los Angeles. Now, they were velour. We would take 6 or 7, drape them over our arms, and cold call and walk into a business and say, I have got a deal for you. Feel this. Now, I made a lot of money doing that. This was many years ago. It was a legitimate business. But what really helped me, and I think has stayed with me and what is going on for today, the importance of listening, of really understanding what is it somebody is saying to you? What do they really need help with? And not trying to offer some kind of canned program. You really want to hear what are the basic needs, and then you try to meet them. So it's been really important for me to listen, to pay attention to those signs, and then to deliver that they get the kind of results that they want. So the question is, what do you want? But what do you want it to look like when you get there?
Nice. So there are a ton of life coaches and business coaches. What makes you different?
Probably because I'm getting older, which gives me the chance to be a little bit wiser.
Absolutely.
And I say that in the best, most positive way. But what I have now is perspective that I didn't have in my 20s or my 30s or my 40s and on. But all I'm saying is that listening to people and taking the mistakes, those things, those errors, those decisions, those choices that haven't worked for you, and really looking at how they actually brought value to your growth. And so I do offer perspective. I can save you a lot of time and a lot of money because of the kinds of choices and attitudes and behaviors that I've had along the way. And also, I must say, in the field of habit change, pattern change, behavior change, my personal life comes from a place of where I had more and too many addictions that I have time for in this interview. But the truth is, I've overcome many. And so I operate not just from an educational sense, but from an experiential sense.
Fantastic. And so who should be calling you? Are you looking for those people who are just starting out, those people who are mid-stride, those people who are looking to wrap things up? Who's your ideal client, and who do you want to work with?
Yes, you're a person in business, and sometimes you may be a person who's really thinking of transitioning or maybe even wanting to retire, but you're in business. I offer a wealth of being in Fortune 500 companies, so I can bring that kind of business experience to the table. But bottom line is, you're a successful business person. You're doing really well. You're human and you're making mistakes. And you're finding that if you just had a few more tips or tools or techniques, some methodologies that could apply to you, it would just take you to the next level. You may be starting out. It's not that I couldn't and wouldn't want to help you, but you're probably a person who's been in business a while and you just want to get to that next level. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you want to change that pattern. You want to change that behavior, and you just want to live your best life.
Very nice. Yeah, there's not many of us who don't get in our own way.
Isn't that the truth? I still do, yes.
Exactly. So how can people contact you? Do you have any events or programs coming up that you want to let people know about?
Yes, thank you. Certainly you can contact me by going to the website, JanetJanssen.com. That's Janet and Janssen with 2 S's, Janssen.com. Certainly you can email me, Janet@JanetJanssen.com. I tried to keep it simple. My role is really to put more power, more play, more purpose into your life. So I'm easily reached. Certainly, if you're a member of WNA, you know how to reach me in our membership file. And what was the other question?
Do you have any programs or events coming up that you want to let?
Oh, yes, the events. I'm so excited. I just got through doing my 6 Pillars webinar. I'm doing this once a month. And we're really taking a look at all 6 pillars: patterns, priorities, productivity, purpose, perspective, and principles. Today, we just talked about those internal and external triggers that stop us and block us. We took a look at clarity. We also address the time blocking or time management, those kinds of things that will give you different perspectives and incentives in order to move your business on. So if you're interested in that, it's free to WNA members, by the way. So please let me know. September the 23rd will be the next one.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Janet. Really enjoyed this time with you, and hopefully we'll see you at the fall mixer, and everybody will view your video and give you a call.
Thank you very much. I will be there, and I hope to see all of you. Thank you
so much. Take care.